Hey there, MJ traders and investors. It's Rod with the Pow Group. Welcome back on the Pursuit of Wealth, your home for MJ stocks, crypto assets, news, and interviews. Also home to the best MJ community. Today is Monday, June 3rd. Hope you're well and hope you had a great weekend. In this video, we're going to be discussing CDC, monthly consolidation underway, something I've been screaming from the rooftops for the past several months, and it's finally here. So we're going to be taking a look at the CDC chart. I'll give my thoughts and opinions on the technicals, what to expect in terms of price action leading into today and in the days, weeks, months ahead. But before we get to it, as per always, make sure to smash the like. It helps support me in the channel. If you're new, you can subscribe, take the bell. You'll be notified on any future videos or when I go live. Also, full disclosure, I do own CGC in my portfolio, and this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, and you should never buy or sell anything based on anything that I say or write. Also, you can follow us over on X, formerly Twitter. The handle for that is @GroupPow. Going to be using that as my platform of choice going forward. And I did post this over on X earlier today, so you probably saw this post and you got a little bit of a glimpse and early heads up. But essentially, monthly consolidation underway. That consolidation just means we're pulling back. We're losing the low of the previous candle. So it doesn't matter if it's the weekly time frame. If you lose the low of the previous weekly candle, it's weekly consolidation, right? You're pulling back. Same thing here on CGC on the monthly time frame. We're losing the low of last month. So we're now June. We're losing the low of May. And we're still in a monthly downtrend. Downtrends are lower highs and lower lows. You can see it's just been lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And we're still in a monthly downtrend as long as we don't get above 1920. A lot of names in MJ are in monthly uptrends, right? We know that CDC, Aurora, they're laggards. There's still quite a few names that haven't yet done so. And the more names that confirm uptrends on the monthly, the better, because that's what we need, in my opinion, to be confident that the long-term bottom is in and we're potentially starting a new bull market that could span multiple years. So what we need to see is a monthly higher low compared to 276, right? On this pullback, anything over 276 is just a monthly higher low. And then we'll look for a higher high. An uptrend is downtrends, lower highs, lower lows, and an uptrend is higher lows and higher highs. So if we just take a look at, say, MSOS for a quick comparison, you can see here, low, high, higher low, and higher high. So essentially, we're here. We're here on CDC. We're forming a higher low, consolidation, and then we're looking for the higher high, right? This similar candle here. So CGC is just a laggard, and it's had some huge moves, but it's been beaten down the most, right? And a lot of people today, CGC was down over, I think, 7 or 8% at one point, and some names like Tilray, peers in the space, and other leaders in the space, it was down basically flat for the day. So a lot of people are saying, oh, I wish we had CGC's movement in some of these other names. Well, here we are on the monthly time frame. We're down roughly 46% right from the highs. And today was one of those days where it was down a lot more than others because it's finally just starting monthly consolidation. A lot of other names have already started monthly consolidation and already have a monthly uptrend confirmed. So big difference, right? And we're still in a monthly downtrend. So therefore, CDC, technically speaking, is a lot weaker than most of its peers. Even a name like Tilray, for example, if you just take a quick comparison, you can see low, high, higher, low. We started monthly consolidation all the way back in October of 2023. So now we're just equilibrium and going sideways essentially. And all we need now is the higher high. So CGC finally joining that pack and creating the monthly higher low. Now we're looking for the higher high, similar to Tilray. And this could confirm all in one go. And I've been saying for a while now that charts are really heating up into the end of July and August. And we had a DEA official saying that he believes, I think it was a he, maybe a she, I can't recall, but said that it could come as soon as August, but maybe in September, we could get the final ruling on Schedule 3. So actual Schedule 3 getting officially ruled and approved, that would be around, the end of the comment period, July 22nd. So that means end of July into August, looking like August and September is going to be fireworks. And then that would give us our monthly higher low. Like I said, we pull back into June, leading into July, into that comment period, form the monthly higher low, maybe somewhere around that $6 to $5 area. And then we get our higher high into, like I said, into the end of July, into August, September. And then we break to a higher high, confirm monthly uptrends across the sector, and then we're off to the races, right? And we also have the EMA 26 there on CGC, which would be the next level of resistance. If we get above 1492, the high of the bounce from April, then it's the high of September there at 1920. And then we have EMA 26 at 33. We have some runway. And again, a lot of the names that we follow in MJ are getting above their monthly EMA 26s. Look, this is Green Thumb. It got 32% above its monthly EMA 26. So if CDC were to do something similar and get 32% above that, that means we'd be at around $44, right? So again, the sector doesn't move in tandem together down to the day, the second, the minute. But on the monthly time frame, on the yearly time frame, if you zoom out, when in doubt, zoom out, it looks very, very similar. And on the weekly time frame, I said that we were having a stochastic and a MACD bear cross. The stochastic crossed months ago, and that was an early heads up, and now we're seeing the MACD cross bearish, and we lost the 10-week moving average. So like I said, it could see more downside from here, but there's a lot of support in that low $6 area. You can see we have the 50 weekly there at 618 as well. And we also have the 100 and the 200-day moving average at 648, 647, so mid sixes. So I think low sixes to mid sixes should be a nice area to target for a monthly higher low. And if you're wondering for somebody who's looking to add more, maybe that might be a good potential area to add more on that monthly higher low. So that's something to look for if you're looking for entries. Again, not telling you to buy, sell, hold. This is not me giving you financial advice. You have to make your own decisions and do your own research. But as of right now, we're just following the rest of the sector. This is to be expected. And this is a good thing because now we can form this monthly higher low and then look for the higher high and confirm that monthly uptrend. That's what I said we needed to see to be confident. And we just had the golden cross as well, the first time in over 3 years. And it's looking like we could potentially see massive upside from here. If we get over that 100 weekly at the $15, we have nothing until the 200 weekly either at $95. And again, just to compare GTBIF, another leader in the space, unless you think Canopy is just going to, it's going to just cease to exist, it's probably going to do something similar. It's just going to probably take longer, right? Because there's leaders and laggards. But as long as, you believe in the company, it's not going to be going away anytime soon. They have no debt due until March of 2026. And, they're looking to acquire acreage, Jetty and Wana. Rescheduling is going to help those businesses as well in CUSA, Canopy USA. And then, the improvements in Germany, fast tracking Pillar 2, they're number 3 market share, I think, in Germany. So they're not going anywhere, in my opinion. And then plus they have a ton of assets that they could liquidate if they ever needed to. But like I said, GTBIF got very close to its 200. Yeah, it got within pennies of its 200 weekly. So if we saw CGC do something similar, maybe it takes 6 months from now, maybe it takes a year from now. We can't all be as strong as Green Thumb, right? But let's just say, what do you think? If you hazard a guess, do you think most names are probably gonna, if they're not gonna cease to exist and they're gonna be around here in 1, 2, 3, 5 years from now, what are the odds that we could do something similar? Probably very high, right? And that would put us around $95. But keep in mind that's post split, so that's only just under $10 regular before they did the 10-for-1 reverse split, right? So this, in my opinion, is great to see. We also had the weekly EMA 12 and 26 bull cross the first time in over 3 years since November of 2020. So it's been a long time coming, but the great news is there's light at the end of the tunnel. So hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, smash like. I would appreciate it. Share the video with your network if you think somebody else may benefit from it as well. But I hope you have a great night. Again, Rod with Power Group. Thanks again. We'll see you on the next video.